Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna. Anybody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is number 6. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. In that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side. Do it for the Dodgers here. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Going very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ezekiel Duran stands in now and watches strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, and here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
DeGrom back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Teoscar Hernandez clips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. 2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings through that.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him. Bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And ball 1. Berger matched a homer in his last game. Sliced hard but foul. There's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly 1 away in the second. And Jock Peterson stands in. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And strike 2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Kyle Higashioka in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and blasts one left field. And forget it. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
A little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Outman going back. Way back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that one clips the corner. Simeon
0-1's the
measures
count.
6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Hey,
Swings
two.
through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch,
ball,
a slider
2
that misses
strikes.
outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But and welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, James Outman. Swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball, that's just out.
And now 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back in the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. Over to first, and they get Edman for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, he's got some thunder coming up behind him.
That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Seager stands in now. Flying to left his first time.
Corey Seager.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, number 6.
Spencer. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Here's Mookie now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
DeGrom checks the runner. And he's back in easily. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. DeGrom checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Out to short, Seager. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In there safely. First and second, one out. Max Muncy now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Left-hand batter waits. Muncy hits one in the air. Langford should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. They don't come back at Globe Life Field. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Drilled out toward left center field. That one's carrying. And that ball is gone. And they add on. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Next offering is downstairs.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Next offering way off the plate. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Inside, ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one fouled off. Swing and a high High fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Edman going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. And this is now back in Arlington. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Out to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. The batter now will be Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. This one in the James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Dodgers go down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Smith, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. To third, fair ball.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Langford at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Check swing, called strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tommy Edman. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it,
glove side, but it gets through. Edman around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now a chance for number 6.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Cole Winn, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, and that one handled over to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In to score from third. And it's an RBI. Obi Milner gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 41.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Obi Milner.
And fouled off. Mookie on the move. Ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Betts. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Muncy to hit. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging. And that is that. They get 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Berger, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Smith gathers, throws, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Peterson up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one not close. And it's 3-2. on the ground. And that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
This one in the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one missed.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Cole Winn. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to short, Seager. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top. That one ripped. Langford makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't.
Oh, he gloves it. Dodgers down in order. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive. Caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Ripped on a line. And he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. And now here is Wyatt Langford.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And takes low for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman nabs it, and that ends the inning. No run. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Winn back to work. Swing and a ball line to center. It gets down, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
The 1-0. In the air, center field. Langford under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman.
Second baseman, Spencer Hill.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
0-2 is the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And there's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran.
Designated hitter, Ezekiel.
Michael Kopech taking over on the mound.
Number 45, Michael Kopech.
Inside, and it's 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch, and it just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That one drifts inside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Seager is set down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Kopech, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Alex Vesia into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Peterson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Step off throw to first. Berger back in on a dive. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman under this one. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Excellent. Back at Globe Life Field. We go to the 9th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Go-ahead run on base. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
To the right side, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Grounds one to short. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. And the Rangers manager making his... James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong getting ready to go. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. First and second. No outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Tommy Edman. Base knock right field. Coming home. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here at the top of the 9th. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run homer, his 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the...
Sean Armstrong gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that's in the dirt. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he grounds one back up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. And Betts is gone. Here comes Chris Taylor. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Kike Hernandez. Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double off the bench.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Langford makes the grab, and that'll do it. Staying in the game on defense, Enrique Hernandez. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Miguel Rojas. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Austin Barnes. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Michael Conforto. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Andy Pajes. He takes over in right. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man at first, nobody out. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by
well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Simeon. They say he'll win. Higashioka on third. Garcia at first with no outs.
Off the plate, ball one.
Next pitch is outside. This one in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. 2 on with 1 out. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. He's out. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.